Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is a little undercooked. Gets his pass away. Vlahovic. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. And now the breakaway. Doué. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
He would be the obvious choice. It's Dembele!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Gonzalo Ramos! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. McKennie. Vitinha. Still goalless. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Bremer. Vlahovic. Vlahovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Driving forward. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Colomwani. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Vlahovic. And we have our very first corner. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. McKennie, and here's Colomwani. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two.
Gonzalo Ramos! 30 minutes gone.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Colomwani. Kvaratskhelia. Gonzalo Ramos. McKennie. Vlahovic. Doué. And the pass is intercepted. And he's picked out the run. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Koopmeiners. Vlahovic. Real chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That's really well manoeuvred. Kelly does really well to win the ball there. That has been cut short. Gonzalo Ramos. Douglas Luiz. Locatelli.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bremer. Koopmeiners. To Douglas Luiz. Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running. And it's Dembele. Doué. Dembele in acres of space out. And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That is a brilliant interception. Doué. João Neves. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Dembele.
That's good defensive concentration.
Vlahovic. McKennie. And here's Ramos. Doué. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Fabian Ruiz. Dembele. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Hernandez. Always onto this. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's done well to get that clear. Gonzalo Ramos! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Koopmeiners. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, the shot could be on here. And the finish! And still, we await the first breakthrough. Vitinha.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Kolumuani. Douglas Luiz. Vlahovic! Gonzalo Ramos. João Neves. Gonzalo Ramos. Nicely spread. Here's Vitinha. Doué. Vlahovic. Oh, that's well spotted. Marquinhos. That has not gone well. He's through here. Oh, he's found him in space. Now the finish! And want to be quick to recover this. It's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Gonzalo Ramos, he's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Paris Saint-Germain have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And he's managed to get free.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mayulu. Not the most accurate pass.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5, numero 8, numero 16, numero
Zaire
26.
Emery.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 10, il numero 11, il numero 12.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh no, what has
happened?
happened? Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Vlahovic chasing after it. Lee Kang-in. And here's Ramos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Marquinhos. Kolumuani.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Referee has just said play on. 2 minutes to be added on. They're back in possession and ready to go again. So that's it. It is all over. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Vlahovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, And the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Thrilling scenes here too, so much in line with Atalanta's reputation as the great entertainers of Italian football. So it's away we go then. The Paul calmly anticipates. And he's intervened well there. And it's Pasalic. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There's a quick free kick. Lookman! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lookman is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Real chance! And again! They want to be quick to recover this.
Atalanta would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves.
There's the hit! Goal! Atalanta!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lenormand tries making a foray down the right. Well read, nice interception. Now it's to Paul. Correa. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Can he finish? Atalanta leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Pasalic, driving forward, threads one in, and reclaimed it in a trice. Quality ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Llorente. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lookman. Retegi. Pasalic. That is lovely. Correa does really well to win the ball there. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Koke. Lino. He has found the way through. And here's Griezmann. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pasalic. Retegi. The Paul spots it and intercepts. Now it's Griezmann.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we just...
Shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
Marcos Llorente certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Now that's well seen too. Llorente. Now he's off and running. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Correa hits one! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jim City cuts it out. Lookman. Can he spark a counter here?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Lookman. 5 minutes till the break. Alvarez. De Roon. Pasalic. Gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Alvarez. He's having a go. Wonderful!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty
Decent hit! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a decent clearance. Lookman is herring after that one. And we hit half-time. Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Pasalic! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Quadrado. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lino gets across to intercept that. It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a throw-in. He's in here! Lookman! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. And the header! Griezmann is there, and he can get that clear. And he's had a hit! Just too high.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Retegi. And they're on him in a flash. That's going to go a long way. Well, nicely intercepted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Witzel can get it clear. That has been swung wide. So what can they make of this? That's headed upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Roon. Passes short and sharp. Llorente. Kolasinac cuts out the pass. Koke. De Paul. Now it's Griezmann. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vertegen. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now the ball's gone astray. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's De Paul. Well timed, excellent interception. Lookman. Griezmann. Now it's Correa. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's De Paul. And it's Koke. Here's Llorente. Now there's a fine ball. Can he put it away? They are rampant. And the lead is extended still further.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 42.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So now the difference is 3. Now he's off and running.
Otegi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
De Paul. That has been cut short. Kosunu. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Look at the space here. He can get that clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Koke. Spread it left. He's got away. Just 5 minutes left. He's gone forward. Lookman. That looks a cracking ball. Nicked it back promptly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, what's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! And that's that. Atalanta illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Abraham delivered in with a header! Oh, what has happened? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
fighting chance! Madrid are looking to go forward now. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got a... Mbappe! It's in!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mbappe might just make this. Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Milan looking to pass their way through. Abraham. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rodrigo. Rafael Leao. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hits one! Fofana clears. Loftus-Cheek. And they can counter here. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Well read, nice interception. Carvajal. Now it's Rodrigo. Driving forward. Loftus-Cheek. Chukwueze. Now Loftus-Cheek. Abraham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played back in. Vinicius Junior. And that is as far as they're going to go. Joao Felix. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Has a shot! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Fofana, and here's Abraham. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Mbappe. He could be in here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Reinders. Abraham. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Abraham! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Great ball, and the shot! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Showing good feet. He's kept it out, just.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And he's intervened well there. Joao Felix. Some resolute defending there. Vinicius Junior. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. And look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Madrid very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are back underway. No changes at the interval from either side. Vinicius Junior. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Rodrigo. Nice, decent hit! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's become a case of men against boys. Joao Felix. Reinders. And here's Abraham. Joao Felix. And he skips past his man. Shot could be... Can he finish?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tomori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. No, again there's no way through. Bellingham takes control of it, and he's on the move. Rodrigo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and...
Mbappe! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bellingham. Madrid have a free kick. Now then, bit of déjà vu about this, a routine. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified. Oh, that is a bit special. He's got 4. That is remarkable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Can he latch on to this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Joao Felix. Valverde. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. Now it's Abraham. Gets a good foot in there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Valverde. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao is flagged offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
Time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 11.
He's not got that quite right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
El dorsal 21. El dorsal 16. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Fofana. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Musa. It's Fofana. Gabia.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Fofana. That's tidy. Joao Felix.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He is through here. And he's whipped it across. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Mbappe. Fofana. Abraham. Now it's Pulisic. Jovic. He's made sure that's not getting through. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Kyle Walker. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Pulisic. Endrick. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.